Quite a roundabout story there, Olivia. We got to it in the end, but clearly there are growing pressures on Rishi Sunak from all these backbenchers.
Absolutely, and these 50 MPs signing a letter about the Albanian migrants is a big problem for Rishi Sunak because, as you mentioned, they are big-hitting beasts in the Tory party. Liam Fox, Graham Brady, who rarely speaks up on these sort of issues, our very own Esther McVeigh, of course. And as far as it seems, the legislation which they propose would make an awful lot of sense. At the moment, you've got a third of all migrants coming across in small boats are Albanians. Albania is a safe country. Many of those are claiming to be victims of modern slavery. And under the current law, even though the vast majority of them aren't actually accepted for asylum in the end, you've got 420 days on average while their claims are being processed, while they stay in the UK, which, as David puts it, ends up paralysing the system. And as Mark White mentioned there in his report, it would seem to make a lot of sense that if you've got people who are saying that they are victims of modern slavery, they claim that they've been trafficked over here, then rather than keeping them here for 420 days while their applications are processed, surely the kindest, most humane thing to do would be to send them straight back. So that's the argument that David Davis and the rest of those 50 MPs are going to use to try and push this amendment to the legislation through. But we know that that's going to be quite difficult because the modern slavery legislation was Theresa May's sort of crowning jewel of her premiership, and she made it pretty watertight. So trying to change that legislation is going to be pretty hard. It'll be sort of like reversing a big ferry. And although there is definitely political will for it among the backbenchers, the government, as we've discussed, has such a lot on its plate at the moment. Getting that through, getting that amendment through, would be very tough indeed.
Yeah.